Hello, my fellow speakers. This is Brian, the Speaker for the Dead, coming to you today from on the road. I'm somewhere in Missouri today, and just wanted to talk to you for a quick minute about Sonic the Hedgehog. But before I get into my review of Sonic the Hedgehog, I just want to thank everyone who subscribed to my channels. I hit kind of a milestone for me today, which was 80 subscribers. I really appreciate the subscriptions and the views and everything you guys do. You're great. I love doing this. I love interacting, getting to talk with people. I was watching Stone Loki's Mornings of Mischief this morning. They were talking about anime, and he's so good. If you have not subscribed to Loki, go do it. Stone Loki is his channel. He's so good, and he does a morning show every morning. It is a lot of fun. He does rants. He does just a little bit of everything. It's just really good. Go subscribe to him. You won't regret it. So, Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's get on to the main topic here. Now, I want to be fully open and honest with you guys about Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'll try and keep this quick, but we know how good I am at that. When I originally heard this movie was coming out, I wasn't that interested in it. To be honest, wasn't really fussed. And then the big kerfuffle happened when they came out with their first trailer, and the character looked terrible, and then the fans reacted. It was just this big thing. Now, to be completely transparent with you here, I played Sonic the Hedgehog when I was younger, but it wasn't like the biggest game in the world to me. I liked it and stuff, but I wasn't like super into it or watched the cartoons and stuff like that. So, but I liked it. So the movie wasn't really. And then when the big kerfuffle happened, what really made me want to go see this with my family was the response from the studio, which was Paramount, and the director. Can't even think of his name right off the top of my head. But the fact that when he saw that what they were doing upset the fans, wasn't going to be successful, saw the backlash, he immediately stopped and said, I hear what you're saying. I get it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for, responding and being a part of, just the way he handled it was so good and so different from what we're getting from Hollywood. It made me want to go see this movie. Had it not been for that, I probably wouldn't have gone seen it in the theater. I would have watched it when it came out on video. But as it was, I decided, man, I'm totally supporting this for no other reason than the fact that I want to support people in Hollywood who, when they realize that their vision isn't the vision of the fans, isn't what it should be, they change course and they alter. Now, let me explain why that's important to me. I'm going to use an analogy. What Hollywood has been doing up until now, let's just imagine a beach where you've got a group of people who have decided they're going to get together and build a monstrous sandcastle, just huge, epic sandcastle. And they get together and they're making this sandcastle, and it's huge, it's taller than human beings, and it's just immense and cool. And pretty soon it starts to draw a crowd, and everybody gets around this, and they're just like, what is this? What's going on? And it's super pop, and people start coming from everywhere on the beach to watch what these people are doing. And pretty soon it is a major draw. People are really excited about this. Now, somebody from the sidelines says, oh, I could do so much better than that. My vision's better. I mean, that's just silly. And they stand there and they watch this. And then finally these people get done. They've built this great, amazing thing. Everybody's in awe, taking pictures. They just love it. They want to be a part of this whole thing. And this guy off the side who thinks he's smarter than them walks over, grabs a bulldozer, goes roaring across there, plows it, destroys the sandcastle, gets out and goes, all right, everybody, watch. I'm going to do something way better. Gets a bucket, walks over, sticks a bucket full of sand, pulls it off. There's a bucket for him there. And he walks over and gets a little leaf and goes, see, that's my castle. Isn't it better than what those guys did? And he's just ranting about how great it is. And everybody's standing around going, what just happened? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. This is terrible. It's not even close to being as good as to what the other people just did. And everybody starts to walk away and leave, and they're just like, what a joke. And this guy starts screaming out, don't you understand how great my vision is? This is such a better castle than what the other people did. I did it so much faster. It's so much better. And you guys just don't understand. You guys are all stupid. And everybody just leaves. That's what Hollywood's been doing. They've taken the great works of other people and destroyed them for a lesser product of lesser quality, and have been mad at us when we don't like what they're doing. And worst of all, like, they're not coming up with anything original. They're stealing other people's ideas that they had first and then trying to do crappy versions of them to fit their narratives and being mad at everybody when we don't like what you've done. It'd be totally different if these people were coming up with these great ideas all on their own, or what they thought were great ideas all on their own, creating these things, and then if it didn't work, that's one thing. They're glomming on to other people's ideas. They're stealing other people's great ideas, ruining them, and then screaming about how bad we are for not just eating it up. And it's like that. It's like the sandcastle thing. And so I wanted to support this film just for that. So I took my family, me, my wife, and 4 of our kids went to it, and we loved it. Okay, it's not the best movie I've ever seen. It's not mind-blowing and visionary, but it was a good show. It was a good family fun show. And Jim Carrey, whom I have not been very, very fond of Jim Carrey lately, he brought it in this. This is, and I've heard people say this, and so I want to say the same thing because it's very true. This is the Jim Carrey that we all knew and loved in the 90s. This is the Jim Carrey that was Jim Carrey. And he was great in this. He was so funny, and he did such a good job. And I mean, I'm just like, where's this Jim Carrey been for the last, 10 years? This is a whole new, better, revised Jim Carrey. And it was nice to see him back, being the guy we knew he could be. And, James Marsden, and, he was funny. There was some of this that, it fell a little flat, and I was like, But I found myself laughing out loud in the theater at parts when nobody else was laughing. I'm like, yeah. Pretty soon I was just like, I don't care, you assholes. This is funny. This is funny. I don't care whether you think it's funny or not. This is funny to me. So I was the only one laughing half the time. Me and my kids, because they have the same sense of humor that I do. But then there was some seriously out loud laughing throughout the theater and stuff. And it really was just a fun movie. And there was no woke, there was no agenda, not on anybody's side. So if you hear that about this movie, this is a white supremacy, lies. Absolute lies. There's no agenda of any kind. This is just a good, fun, family-friendly movie you can take your kids to, and they're going to like it, and you're going to like it, and you're going to walk out being like, that was worth the money I just spent. And when was the last time you felt that about a movie? Yeah, not very often. Anyway, so that's my quick review. Hope you enjoyed it. Go watch this movie. Support it because Hollywood listened. Paramount deserves the credit, and so does this director, and anybody involved in this film. They deserve the credit for doing the right thing by the fans who stood there watching you build the sandcastle all these years. And so support this film, and then be amazed that you like it as well as you do, because you will like it. If you like fun, just good movies, you're gonna love this film. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and support other people who are talking about this film. Don't listen to all the political nonsense about this movie, because it's really not about that. This is about creators listening when their fans talk to them and doing right by the people who support them and give them money. And that's what this is all about. And that's all I've got to say on this. So thanks for watching, and we will talk to you next time. Bye now.